You cannot let the devil win in 2026 and beyond. Happy New Year. Andrew Jones here. You know, I I was gonna say this is my year, but nah. This is my decade. This is my decade. And I refuse to let the enemy win. I refuse to let the enemy win. Satan was cast out of heaven and he thought that it was unfair. And his job with his fallen angels is to prove to God that he is unjust and unfair. And so any which way he can place doubt in our minds. That was the whole story of Job. He will try to place doubt in our minds so that we could turn our face away from God and accuse him of being unjust, unfair. But God is forever faithful, forever just. And so this is my decade. This is not my year. This is my decade, because I'm going to walk in faith and not by sight 100%. And I call you to do the same thing. Walk in faith and not by sight. What does that truly mean? Again, the story of Daniel comes to mind because here he is in a den of lions. How many of you are in a den right now? How many of us are in a den right now? Your den may be on your job, financially, with your family. Where is your den right now? Daniel went on his knees and he prayed. In the middle, he could have panicked. He could have fainted. I would have fainted. You see a bunch of lions, you gonna faint. But no, he prayed. And it's hard to do that when you're in a den. It's hard to call on the Lord because our what's that called? Fight or flight mode kicks in whenever we are in danger, whenever we are in trouble. But we can't do it ourselves. We have to realize the Bible says you are a fool to think that you are something, because with God you are nothing. Nothing. We cannot do it by ourselves. We need God to step in the midst of our den. So for the next decade, forget just 2026, for the next decade, whenever you fall in a den, I know as believers we could go from glory to glory, but it will be ill-fitting of me to tell you that you're not going to fall into a den. It's life. It's a roller coaster, peaks and valleys. But when you fall in a den, try not looking at the situation, that's sight, but look to God. To say, God, listen, I told you guys in a previous video, I was in a den. There was lions around me.